folks, it's Nick here, and we have a rather cool game for you this time round. It's Rodland on the Commodore Amiga, developed by the Sales Curve and published by Storm Jaleco in 1991. It's based on the popular arcade cabinet from the year before, 1990. Also come out on the Amstrad CPC, the Atari ST, Commodore 64, Game Boy, NES, ZX Spectrum, which we have reviewed, and the iOS. Now, when I played this on the ZX Spectrum, I was a little bit underwhelmed, although I quite like the game, but it's only playing this version I can just see how much that version lacked. This game is rather dependent on the colour and sound. The Spectrum version was in monochrome, so I don't know why they bother now, but this version is absolutely fantastic. Basically, you control one of the fairies, Tam or Rit, and you must, by completing each single screen level, rescue your mother who's been trapped in a tower. Now, to get off each level, we have to collect all the flowers and destroy the nasties. So there we go. The good thing about this game is it's really easy to get into, a nice control method, and it's quite addictive. This fairy, I should say, if I can speak English for a second, you can generate ladders that appear and disappear, and that's pretty much how we go. So I'll show you the gameplay as we go along, that's probably easiest, but really colourful graphics, a great conversion from the arcade. I'll give this one a big thumbs up. 1 or 2 players I mentioned, we're in 1 player because I'm the only person here. So you see the nasties, these wobbling jelly things. So we get hit by them, we lose a life. And by using our wand like this, we can smash their brains in. Starts off quite gentle, it gets gradually more difficult. Look, the Spectrum version, if you want to see my review of that, very monochrome, and quite a lot of the levels are missing, which I only now appreciate, so I'm going to mark the Spectrum version down for that. Really like this. Comes from a recommendation, wouldn't have played it otherwise, so thank you, anyone that recommended it. I think there might have been 3 of you, in fact. Hooray! A really cutesy platformer. Let's see how far we can get. Right, now, we've got all the flowers, got this one last baddie here. If we smash his brains out within the time limit, we get a letter. There we go, X. If we manage to spell the word extra, we get an extra life or bonus points. Right, enter the tower to rescue your mum. I will do. So boredom level on this is 0. Loads and loads of levels. Right, so it's getting more difficult now. We've got those sharks which might start firing stuff at us, either this level or the next one. Don't know what that does. Right, got a special there. Blue flowers this time. Right. Now, the more you can kill the baddie straight away if you want, but the more you leave at the end, you have your limited time to get your bonus letter. So it's probably best to save as many as you can. So that's the trade-off, really. Right, so they've turned into these pink things. Yeah, that's no good. I have to get a bit further away. Right, T. They will turn back if I dawdle. Right, should get a letter out of this. R. So, you know, we're almost on the way to spend an extra. Nice scroll to get to the next level. Doesn't fade and come back, just scroll to the next one. So we're going up in the tower, as you can spot. Doodle-doo-doo-doo-doo. We'll take him out. Tough luck, Sharky. Nice. Right, S. Oops. Ooh, dear. See, avoid those balls. Right, so there's some flowers up the top here. Oops, we've killed them all a bit too early. I don't think we should have done that. Yes, it moves on. Right, these balloons, we have to get on top of those to get up to the next top level, I believe. Yeah, but you might have noticed there's gradually more and more nasties each time as I get killed. Too busy chatting, but nice shading on the graphics, really good. Can't praise this one highly enough. Rodland. Right. As I generate a ladder, another one will disappear. So you can only have one at a time. Right, so it'll disappear in a minute. There we go, it disappeared. And I've died. Right, if I get up the top there, so there's no sharks up the top, they're all stranded down the bottom, so I should be able to do this at my own leisure. Fairly easy level. Oh look, the shark's got on a balloon. Cut that out. Boom! I don't know what that bomb does. Boof. Right. Oh, that's handy. He's coming up to get killed. If we can get a letter E or A out of this. Let's wait for it to change. A, that'll do. So we just need an E and then we'll get bonus super points. And I'm a big fan of bonus super points. How come sharks can climb up and down ladders? That's what I want to know. Oh, this looks like death here. Yes, it's death. D-E-A-T-H. Oh, that's game over. Well, I wasn't doing very well there. I was probably talking and not concentrating. So we'll have one more go at that. I want to get at least to the crocodile stage, which I did on the Spectrum, because now I know how to kill them, I want to use my special powers. You don't get more colourful games than this, obviously inspired by Bubble Bobble, Parasol Stars and the like. But that's no bad thing. Rodland. Do we get to keep... No. Let's see if we can spell the word extra this time. Help, says the mum in green hair. Right, we skip through this, we know what we're doing. So the first go was just the warm-up. Let's power through. Storm Jaleco, early 1990s. Maybe a bit too cutesy for some people. Some hard men out there won't play this out of principle, but I don't mind. I can tune into my fairy side. It's a puzzle game. Oops, what does that do? Right, okay. Should be able to whiz through this now. Maybe gone a bit overkill, just leaving one of them left, but anyway. We'll just do this, we'll get a letter. Extra time, extra game. Right, let's get him. Come here, you. Right, doesn't matter what letter. R. R for ridiculous. Next up. I think in the arcade version it had extra levels where there's a pyramid at the end. But I don't know how many levels there are on this Amiga version. Probably hundreds. Wouldn't have taken up too much disk space each one. Right, that's fairly easy. 2 of them this time. Oh, I don't run out of time, right. T, that'll do. Oh, that's handy. Right, here we go. What was that? E, that'll do. So just X and A. Enter the tower to rescue your mum. Well, hopefully we do a bit better this time. Do you like this game? Comment below if you do. Comment below if you don't. You don't have to agree all the time. But, you know, we can disagree, but let's not fall out over it. I have got comments before where people have thought different to me, and for some reason they've suddenly hated me. But difference of opinion, what it's all about. I don't hate you if you disagree. Comment below, that's what it's all about, discussion. Here we go. Right, 3 of them. I'm not sure we're going to have enough time to get all of these people unless we hurry. A. X will do us. X will be good enough. Change to X. Oh, it's gone down there. That's no good. X. 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 There we go. Kaboom! What's it going to do now? Animation time. Whee! What's it doing? I like that. It's this bird. Good luck. Thank you very much, fairy lady. That just gained us extra points, I think. So we did better than last time. Right, we're in the tower. Loads of sharks. He can die. Oh, that wasn't fair. I need my shield. Handy, right, it's just... Oh! So I lost 2 lives really quick there. Maybe I'm not going to do better than last time. Right, it's only one of them. Just keep an eye on him. Oh, he suddenly started moving around very fast. He suspects he's on his own. Yeah, he's darting around at a crazy pace. Right, that'll do us. Come here. Come here. That's it. Right, let's start this letter again. T for terrific. Right, now the balloon stage. Fails to get on that one. I don't know what fairy this is. Actually, I do. I think it's Tam. In 2-player mode, the other fairy is Rip, but they look pretty much the same apart from different coloured hair. Right, up we go. There's only 2 baddies left, so we should be able to do this quite easily now. Oh, you nincompoop! I got off the balloon too early. Right, here we go. Are those flowers dancing at the top there? Nice touch that they're animated. Right, here we go. This should be level complete. 2 enemies to get. Extra game. Right, here we go. Come on, get me my letters. That's close. still die if you run into them. A. Don't turn back. Oh, right. So 2 more letters to go, and then another bonus from Fairy Woman. Right, we're in new territory now. Whoops. So, as you notice, the ladder's got a very limited height. Can't go right to the top, unfortunately. Oh dear, this is getting a bit painful. What's that do? I don't know what that does. 4 snooker balls? What does that do? Will I ever find out? Oh dear, it did that. What was that all about? It's killed everyone, that thing. That wasn't a good idea. If you see that, avoid it. Right. Oh, now. Oops. It's starting to get complicated now. We've got worms with dinosaur heads. We're making progress, obviously. I didn't see this on the Spectrum version. Perhaps it didn't have it. I think we would have hit the crocodile stage by that point. But this is my aim on this review, just to get to the crocodile stage. Unless it's like 50 stages in, then I probably won't. Right, so we've got roses in 4 different positions. Definitely need to get on the balloon to get them. Maybe a ladder will do. There we go, that'll do us. I wasn't thinking laterally there. Just... Yep. Oh dear, that was bad. Goodbye! Next stage of the tower. We must be getting quite high up now. Right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green baddies. This one looks a bit tricky. It's starting to get into a bit of a head scratcher. But thank goodness there's no timer ticking down. That would have ruined it for me. Do it in your own time. The only timer, oh dear, the only timer is at the end there where you've got a limited time to get those baddies into letters. Right, okay, so we can get the top section now quite easily. We've got those 2 ledges right and left with those... I don't know how I'm going to do this. Can I kill him? Drop down and kill... That's it. Don't know... Don't know how this works. Oh right, okay, he goes down... That's okay. That's how you do it. They go down the ladder, clear the ledge, and then you can go and get it. Oops. I think I must be going too slow. I said I weren't on a timer, but now they've turned into these blue things. They must have got bored of me. What's the relevance of these blue things? Nothing, probably. Oh, no. Oh, they've had enough. Okay, right, next stage. I don't know how many lives I've got left, but not too many, I'm sure. Come on, I want the crocodiles. Oh, I can join those 2 ladders together, that's useful. How do I do the middle bit? Probably just glide onto it, I would have thought. No. No. Die. Right, let's get this special, see what that does. Nothing, just get me bonus points. How do you get the middle bit? It must be a glide in some description, right. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, just go over. Here we go, that'll do us. 2 of them, so we can get 2 letters here. We've got potential bonus points. Right, an E will do us. Not a drug E. Change to E. E. Hooray! Cue the animation from Big Fairy Woman. Not Fairy Liquid Woman, just Fairy Woman. Hello! Yes, she's a quite nice looking girl. Thanks for the points. Please be crocodiles next. Come on, let's get the crocodiles. No! God. The Spectrum version, I think it's only about stage 4 the crocodiles turned up. So that version was missing actually loads and loads of stuff. That was on the 128k. Now I'm thinking, why the hell did they bother? That wasn't Rodland, that was something else. You can't have Rodland in monochrome. The enemy seem to be splitting up there. They're multiplying. There's loads of them. Hang on a minute, I've already, almost done this. Done! Oh my word. Lots of points here. I'm sure I've done this wrong. Right, there's a letter A. I'm no way going to be able to get all of these, surely. I haven't even got time to think here. They're going to turn back in a minute. This is just me fluke if I spell it out. Yeah, so they've turned back. Didn't even have a choice to choose my letters there. Yeah, so too many enemies left is often a disaster. There's two up the top. Come on, we just want crocodiles. Oh, they split up again. Right, okay, they won't do that again. They've some sort of mystery time limits gone out. They've turned into blue dust clouds, the sort of thing that you'd have in your vacuum cleaner. Boom. Right, fingers crossed, crocodiles. Crocodiles! Yay! Right, I know how to kill them now. You just stand there and blast them. Take that, you. Oh, don't crash into the little small crocodiles though, because that's doom. Right, let's try and take these out, which I didn't before. Right, I think I've got him pegged. Right, that's one crocodile dead. Next up, just watch where those little crocodiles are going. We're not at home to Mr. Cock-Up. Right, two crocodiles down. We can do this thing. Right, 3 left. I think we've got this, haven't we? This seems fairly straightforward. This is an ender level boss, I believe. That's him down. 2 crocs. Yeah, we've got this. 1 left. Goodbye, Crocodilio. The screen's flashing a bit, isn't it? Some sort of white overlay. Yay! Woohoo! Boss clear. So at least I've cleared stage 1. So that's a success then. That makes the review a top super success. As I get pins and needles in both legs. That's interesting. What does that mean? Probably not good. Right, here we go. What are those things? Are they like weird dogs? So, if you haven't noticed already, this is a very manga-style Japanesey game. And there's nothing wrong with that. Other style games like this, of course, is Paradise Stars, Bubble Bowl, as I mentioned, and also Pang to an extent. That's Japanesey. Quite like them. They're very cutesy. Right, so we're off in the mountains now. This must be near the top of the tower. Must be getting quite close to rescuing this mum. Right, if we can get 2 letters, that'd be a bonus. I've already got an E, that was bad. I think I've messed this up. Ah, X. Oh, it's changed back. I could have got the X there. So 1 more letter for super bonus points. Right, some killer worm maggot things. Oops! I didn't know that could happen. Oh dear, I got killed by a tongue and it's game over. There we go. Hope you liked having a look at that one. That was the magnificent Rodland, published by Storm Jaleco in 1991. Thanks for watching as always, and till next time, take care and goodbye.
Goodbye.